Good morning, everyone. It's Bremster. Hi. And today I'm starting a game that was recommended to me called Firewatch. Um, Now, I do want to state, and I'm going to actually post this um, into chat, which is rules for story games. Which is please no spoilers because I don't want to have this spoiled. But even if it's a story game that I may play some story games that I've played before. I've got one coming up that I want to. Um, I don't want people who are watching to be spoiled either. So yeah, so let's. I I've literally been told Firewatch is an incredibly interesting story that I may either love or hate. And this is one that was bought for me, so I'm kind of interested to try it. So, for all of the zero people watching right now, yeah, I'm very curious to see how this one goes. So, let's jump into a new game. Hey, Sotek. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. This is Firewatch, and I don't know anything apart from the fact that it's supposedly an interesting story that I'll either love or hate. I haven't been like. Apparently, it's very polarizing. You see Julia, she's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So what's your, major, or you're pretty? So what's your major? You slow the word major and it smells like cause. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says. And I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology. Was that a burn, you ask? She says, definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Wow. Click to use objects. It's WASD. I expected that. Pick up the backpack. Okay, mouse sensitivity is way too high, but I have a gaming mouse where I can adjust that. Can I look at my backpack? That's not my backpack. I've played too much Cyberpunk. I want to explore everything. Actually, I've played too much everything. I want to explore everything. Load gear. Do I just throw my backpack in the trunk? Why wouldn't I put it on the seat next to me? You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You drink 2 beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Ugh. Julia wants to get a dog. I'm a xenophobe, but there's always dogs in games. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an imitating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen while Julia walking this dog. It's badass. Hmm. Beagle. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. 1979. You walk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat radiates off the high desert. What do you think about... Wow, this is starting hardcore. Sure. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Two Forks region overview. Mule Point. There's no zooming that I can see apart from moving closer. There's the Two Forks Lookout, Cottonwood Creek, 5 Mile Creek. Is there a map or something? Maybe. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. Thoroughfare Trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. That's up to the Thoroughfare Basin, I'm assuming. Does it even... to Thoroughfare Lookout is north. Does it even say you are here? Anywhere? Like, do you even know where you are? We're at the Thoroughfare Trailhead. I don't know that it does. Two Thoroughfare Trailhead is off the map. This is very weird. Now, I'm assuming backtracking, yeah, there's going to be a gate that prevents backtracking. It wants us to go down the path. No zooming is a bit weird. Only because I'm used to it. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You are worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. I've kind of got to... I wouldn't do either of those things. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Neither of those... Whatever. This red glow, by the way, this is something I have seen. We're in the middle of bushfire season here. Two Forks Fire Lookout, 8 miles. I'd figured it was spacebar to climb over obstructions. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Fuck, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. Scare him away. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all three of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say, okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. That is, neither of those options are ones I would go for. You ask if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Oh, gore. Should talk to someone. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She's 41. Why would we both Fine. Keep it secret for now. Okay. Thanks. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get to the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. Wow, this is rough already. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit it. Wow. For a while your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. Cracky. So this is happening during Black Friday. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count seconds between 2 weekly visits from Daniel the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. Wow. I have no idea what's going on. That there in the middle of the road? Yep. That's a moose. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. Holy cow. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter. Drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. Oh, good God. Trust that she sleeps. You go to the same bar on the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home in bed by 1 a.m. a couple of nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. One night you were stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .1 and are taken to jail for the night. You tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Yep. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. They tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Wow. Talk about starting with a punch. Was there a door to this thing? Did I just miss it?
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, you're probably out here because nobody back home can stand you. Which, after this brief introduction, is not a big shock.
Ouch. I'll chalk that up to you being tired and grumpy.
Well, I'd better get some sleep then.
One sec. Now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Nice cut.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
So can I access the options? Right, because I want to go to settings. I want to increase the voice volume a little because I'm finding that a little quiet.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Which is
Are
the...
those fucking fireworks? I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your
Hey,
job is
Keith.
whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
secure.
Shut up.
I can't pick up the thermos or the toolbox. I assume I need my backpack first. But I can't pick up my backpack? Okay, I'm not understanding this at all. Why can't I pick up my backpack? Or a thermos? Okay, pick up the thermos. I don't want bleach. I just want to take my backpack. Oh, I pick up my backpack automatically. Okay, fine. Okay, so radio is actually the button that I would normally expect to use to sprint. So I'm assuming there's no sprinting in this. Ah, there is a map. And I can't zoom in on it. So this is going to be a problem for me. Wait. So that's west. That will be the lockbox. I can copy the information from the map. Ron, hey man, couldn't take it, so I locked up his lockout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked hiking in the park. But let's get fucked when I'm back. Granola bar. So I have a choice of eating it, dropping it, or examining it. And I can't lock it again. So if I look at the map again, I'm not finding the map particularly great. Ah, you can jog. So I'm heading in the right direction at least. So the controls are intuitive if you've played a lot of video games.
No!
Except for that bit.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
my rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
No shit, Sherlock. Oh, there is zoom. Okay, so it teaches you the controls in a nice way. That's cool. Report Meadow. Is that a location? What is... I don't know what...
I'm staring at the big outcropping down here, but I'm not quite sure where to look for our pyrotechnicians.
Maybe keep heading west toward the lake.
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
Oh, I should have inspected the fireworks. Oh well. Oops.
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like two people. What if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
There are panties.
There are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
There's a... Ooh.
Yes? Just deal with it, Henry.
I found them in the lake.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Oh boy. Enjoy dealing with that.
Full stereo!
Oh, hey, put that down. Seriously, it was expensive.
Fucking cool it with the fireworks!
Please just put it down. We won't light anymore.
Ugh, this guy's creepy, Chelsea.
You probably have a tiny dick.
Chelsea?
It's my boombox.
Can we go? Let's just run to the other side of the lake or something.
Ew, totally.
You gotta take it easy with the fireworks, alright?
You ought to take it easy at the Sizzler buffet.
Chelsea?
What? He's just some loser out in the woods. I mean, he's grody. Why do guys think it's all right to just stare at girls?
You're so far away, I can barely see shit, so...
You don't know a damn thing about me.
We know you're a peeping Tom. How long have you been standing over there?
Oh my god, is that what you are? Barf me out!
Ew. Can we just get out of here?
Ew, totally.
You're gross.
You're just some sad man out in the woods.
Hey, that go okay?
It's done.
Well, that's ominous.
Hopefully there won't be any more trouble.
Good. Thanks for going down there.
So if I look at the map... I've probably got to go north. I can't zoom in on the map that I can see. So this is really tricky to read. So the point where I scaled down, I think I've got to go north to head back. And go through Thunder Canyon. No, not that way. How have I lost the path to the lake? How have I lost the path to the lake? So this would be Thunder Canyon. I'm assuming this is Thunder Canyon. Yeah, I'm proceeding along Thunder Canyon. Great.
a bit of a confession to make.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, I'll try to make it up to you. Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
Oh, I keep pushing that button to run, and that's the radio button. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? No, this seems to be the right way. It's just feels like a dead end. Oh, this is bad. So how are the girls getting out of here? I'm assuming they're going to the other side of the lake. Either that or they're drowning. But I'm here to watch fires, so not here to watch for girls drowning girls. I'm assuming with me in charge, this game ends with the entire place burning down. Danger, bravery, the great outdoors, defend our frontiers. So what did we get? We got Cache 303, which is where we are. There's a cave that gets me to the Two Forks Lookout. There's a fix me marker something. So there's a gate in the cave, and there's a fix me marker, and there's a Bear Tooth Point to the north. Hawk's Rest is up there. And there's a drawing of Bear Tooth Point. There's a place called Hot Pot. And there's a flashlight with no battery. Oh, it's one of those spin ones. Don't seem to be able to keep items like that. So this is the cave. There's the gate. Oh, there's another way out there, but I don't think that's the way I want to go. I'm wanting to go east. Maybe that is the way I'm wanting to go. So what's through the gate? Okay, it's locked, so that isn't the way I want to go. Maybe I'll come back here later.
There's some guy out here giving me the creeps.
The creeps?
Yeah, I came out of this cave in a canyon and he was just...
Creeping? Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something Something someone should have told you about this area.
What is it?
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
I like her sarcasm. Okay, so can I jump that? Yes. I've possibly come the wrong way. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. That's to the south. Which seems right. This is taking me further and further up. Up doesn't seem right. Why am I climbing up all of this way? I didn't go this far down. Why am I coming this far up? I seem to have gained a lot of verticality. This guy's fitter than I am. Yeah.
Well, that trail isn't closed anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took care of the blocked path. It was backbreaking, but, you know, anything for the service.
Well, thank you.
Anytime. Ah!
There's an old baseball in the outhouse. The examine concept is very weird.
So this generator is all the power I've got out here.
Yep, it doesn't go through much gas, and, well, you don't have much in the way of electronics, so...
I think that would run that for about a day and a half. Probably less. Why is my typewriter down here? And why can't I take it up? That's ominous. Didn't want to throw my typewriter.
Someone broke in.
Hey, what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
The place is trashed.
Okay, I put in a call.
That was fast.
Yeah, well, do you have any idea who could have done this?
Maybe that guy I saw in the canyon, but I don't know why the fuck he'd want to mess with my stuff.
Well, I'll have the Rangers keep an eye out for a man hiking on his own and question him if they find him. I can't believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about some deranged hiker going after lookouts? Great. Okay, in the morning I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
Well, I sure don't now.
You will. I promise.
Well, that was a great first day.
Wake up! Hey, wake up!
I'm awake. What's your problem?
Our problem.
Sorry, our problem.
That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either. I don't really know why that would be the case.
Can I go fix it?
Well, you probably can't, but what you can do is hike out to where the wire runs through your area and report back if it's down. Then I can track down a ranger to get someone on it.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
You probably had to hike through a cave yesterday to get home.
Yeah, I did.
So you're gonna want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
It's Henry.
What, you don't like Hank?
Yeah, I don't like Hank.
But thanks rhymes with Hank.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, all right.
Why, Delilah? Wow, I did an amazing job cleaning. And my typewriter's back. I'm a typewriter repairman. This game is weird. Run on the staircase. So I'm wanting to go north. So that was that way. So it's past the outhouse. There was a trail closed sign. I would highly recommend climbing rather than jumping. But whatevs. I know chat is very quiet, but I hope you're finding this as fascinating as I am. There is a fog. So I made it back to the cave. And then they want me to go north.
Oh, it's actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder, though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
I just spend a lot of time with Julia.
Oh, so you have someone there.
Well,
But you're taking a little break. Or...
we're
Look, I'm sorry. Can you hold that thought?
sure. Just gonna keep hiking and hoping it warms up.
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, have you? Okay, good. No, I don't think he has any idea.
Hey, your button is still down.
I'm absolutely sure. Would you? All right. I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard.
What?
Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, Julia, girlfriend? Ex? Sorry, I don't mean to pry.
That would be my wife, Julia.
Oh, like your wife? Or like she's taken half my stuff wife?
My wife.
But you're here.
She's sick, and I shouldn't be here, but I am.
I'm sorry, Henry. What is it?
We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
Yeah, sure.
Like, I gotta go do a thing, but I'll have a radio. Okay, call me if you need to.
Well, there's her tower. Well, it's not so much firefighting.
I can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it.
So which way is the top of the trail? So I want to keep going north. Is it north I want to go, or is it south? I keep hitting space to run, and that's not the right...
Hey, I found a structure that might have been an outhouse once, I think.
Whoa, You don't need my permission to go to the bathroom, but, use abandoned shitters at your own peril.
I mean, I'm in the right area?
I do believe. The comms wire runs for quite a ways. Follow it all the way to the top of Beartooth Point, and if it's not damaged, you can loop around back home.
Okay, so I'm wanting to follow it to Beartooth Point, which is north. So, that way. I had something pop up on screen as an interactive thing, and I don't remember what it was. It wasn't there for long enough. So it's in the middle of this thoroughfare lookout. Oh, okay, it was Delilah's tower. Because it was on the other side of the... So Beartooth Point, I'm assuming, is that up there. And that looks to be a loose wire. And getting up to Beartooth Point, I think I've got to go this way. I don't know how I climb up the... Ah, this way. That's not the way to go. The beer can is an ominous sign. Long drop down. That's not the way you do a long drop down, by the way.
Hey, so there are beer cans all over the ground up here leading up the hill.
That's annoying.
Yeah, thing is, there were a bunch down at that campsite yesterday.
Coincidence, maybe?
I don't think so. Same brand, everything.
These fucking kids.
Oh, so I ran out of time to reply.
Yeah, okay, the wire's down here.
Okay, good. Any sign of those girls? Did they mess with anything?
I'll look around. Hey, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately.
I knew it the moment you said you found their trash. These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
And then what?
I haven't thought that far ahead. That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Hmm. Let's hear
Let's
it.
hear it.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets.
I don't know. Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I'll find them.
Thanks.
But I am gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath. I'd start by hiking back towards your tower and just keep an eye out for anything that would lead you to them.
Well, they're big into Red Eagle.
Great. See if you can find the path they took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the lake or something. I doubt they're where they were yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
Now, it's possible I just completely missed this yesterday. I can't pick up and clean that beer can. So according to this... Oh, from... So where was that path? Is it this way? Yeah. No. Where is this path? This is where it should be. And from here I should be able to go west. But I'm not seeing a path west. So what has I missed? What has I missed? So according to the map, I've got to go down and then around underneath the point. Okay, I can do that. And that will take me to the right location, maybe? That'll get me to cache 241. I mean, maybe not. Maybe that'll take me to the wrong place? She did say loop back towards my tower, so maybe I'll do that. If I can remember where my tower is. Oh, there was that long drop. So how do I climb up that long drop? Can I climb up that long drop? I'm going to have... Actually, how do I get out of here? So I could do a long drop in a marked place. So how do I get out of here? This is the sort of puzzle I find really annoying because it's a case of, oh, we did this thing and there's definitely a rock here that you could absolutely move down. Like, considering all the movement that this guy's already done, he could absolutely climb down there, but because the game mechanics don't allow you to, we don't let you. So you're absolutely trapped because of the game mechanics, even though the person that you are playing could absolutely climb down there, the game mechanics won't let you. That I find annoying. So it's like, you need to find the other way around, even though, realistically, this is just a stupid puzzle that serves no purpose. So I'm looking for the way out of this location. I can't clear the blocked trail. This is the sort of thing that makes me want to end a game, because the game designers have said, haha, we're just going to put a fake wall in front of you for no reason. Like, this guy has climbed over all sorts of rocks and stuff, but now he can't climb over a shallow incline because the game doesn't want me to. Okay, so here's the way. But I do find it very annoying. Yeah, this is a safe walkway. Good for regular tracks. I don't have a rope, so I'm going to have to go for the supply drop. I mean, I suppose this is part of the puzzle element of the game. Getting the right items to do the right thing. So there's a supply drop in 0.2 miles. So, okay. Why you'd put up a sign for a supply drop doesn't make much sense to me. And it's completely empty. So great. So that's unhelpful. So was it cache 302 I needed, but I didn't pick up cache 302 before I did the long drop, so I don't have the rope. So now what? So I didn't do case 302 before I did the long drop. Is that a game ender? It can't be. So this is 3.2 miles away, but I assume I'm having to head for it?
Hey, I'm out at a ravine. What's this thing that spans across it?
That is how you get to my sector.
No kidding. Well, let me hike over.
Well, it's locked up and mainly for emergencies. I've never actually used it. Rangers use it from time to time, but that's it.
Help! Oh, God, it's an emergency!
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got eyes on a tornado. I gotta get out of here.
A tornado in the heart of the Rockies?
Yes!
Holy moly, I need to call this in. Tom, Two Forks sees a tornado. He says he needs an evac into my sector. It's a meteorological impossibility. There haven't been tornadoes in the greater Yellowstone region in 100 million years. You're gonna need him to stay and take a detailed personal account, even if it means giving his life. Okay, I'll tell him. Sorry, Hank. No dice.
Man.
But I don't... I mean, I like her spunk, but I don't understand how I get out of here. Because I can't climb down some small shallow rocks. I can't go this way because I don't have a rope. So this way is impossible because I don't have a rope. Unless there's one in this backpack. There's one in this backpack.
Well, I am flush with ropes now. Just found an old pack full of them, in decent condition, too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
Was he a ranger or something?
Oh, no. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. You know, I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
Why? Where did they go?
I don't know. I never really hit it off with old Ned, and, one day they were just gone. Sucks. Anyway, so it goes. Have, fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know. I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
Okay, so there was the rope. Great, what did that get me? I got to a ledge I can't get off. So what was the point of that? I'm literally stuck here. This is the end. And once I'm... So that's it? I can't scramble down there. I don't understand. Okay, well that's that. It's got to be this. This was the only way out, but this is a dead end. Like, you get to the bottom. There's no climb bit. This is just a dead end. Oh, there's another... Oh, crikey. That's hidden. Okay. Multiple ropes. Stone in a bag. Coach 241, Beartooth Point, to Thunder Canyon, Two Forks Lookout. 16th, 6th of the 16th. So the 6th day of the 16th month. Dave, guess who's going out with Debbie next week? No, not that shitheel Stevie. It's your man, Ron. Went up to check on the new guy at Two Forks, had him talking to himself more than usual for Allo, so I figured I'd stay away. Remember when you saw Chimney Rock having himself in that hammock? I'm starting to think the Forest Service picks only the deranged and perverted. Except for us, of course. We're in the creme de la creme. Let's toast to Deb at the spot. Ron. Ah, I can keep notes. Didn't know that. What I'm curious about is how the heck did the people who were doing this move forward? Like, how did they move down and keep their... How did they take that path and take their ropes with them?
She's got Alzheimer's, like dementia.
Whoa. How old was she?
Is she? She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was it like when you guys found out?
It's feeling close to home.
Well, we didn't really understand what was happening. You don't get Alzheimer's in your late 30s.
No kidding.
But even then, we didn't really get it until she couldn't work anymore and I couldn't leave her alone. It wasn't until then that I said, oh, this is it. This is over. That was hard. I'm sorry to be such a downer.
Don't even. I'm happy to listen. And, we'll try to have some fun this summer. I promise.
So when's this? 1988 in Melbourne. I definitely remember 1988 in Melbourne. She doesn't. So I'm wanting to head southwest. So this is the direction I'm wanting to go. So yeah, this was around the time of Black Friday. I mean, I think Black Friday was 86.
From this burned section of forest, I have no idea where to go. Their trail is pretty cold at this point.
You're out by Mule Point. No one would camp out in the fireweed. Well, I want you to stay out there as a favor to little old me.
My pleasure.
Okay, we know these young women are sloppy. They must have left some sort of trail. I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
Excuse me, Flapjack?
Flapjack?
You know, like a loser, a chotch.
I really don't, but I do now.
Well, the next time you're at a bar and some banker steps on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
Hey, Flapjack, why don't you wait your turn before I bounce your face off a dumpster?
It's beautiful.
So it was also around the time that Melbourne had a terrible dust storm.
So,
The dust storm was
how'd you meet?
86. No, it was earlier than that, I think.
Met in a bar.
The birthplace of modern romance.
I walked over and asked her what her major was because I thought she was a student, not a prof.
Smooth.
That's me. I did make the first move, though.
Aw, you were brave.
I was
Drunk. I don't think I was ever brave enough to make the first move. I am a loser. This is back where I was. So I'm heading back to the lake. Now, do you think I should head to the lake or I should head to my lookout? Actually, I've already opened this one. Because what I'm thinking is I can then use the ropes I've got to...
What are you gonna do when the fire season wraps up? Are you gonna go be with her? Just go back to Boulder? You should go be with her.
Maybe I'll go visit. I don't know.
Well, why not?
She's with her family in Melbourne. They're not big fans of mine.
Oh.
Her sister, Susan, is great, but her parents, I think they always thought she could do better, and that I could have done a better job looking after her.
Fuck that. I have no doubt you did your best.
I don't know.
If you want to go visit her, you should go. Don't let a couple of assholes keep you away from someone you love.
I'll think about it.
This is a weird game. I like it a lot. I mean, people told me that I would find it a little chilling. So far, it's just been...
Hey, do you see that?
No, but maybe. See what, exactly?
I can barely make it out, but there's a small wisp of smoke way down to the southwest. You should be able to find a way over there from the meadow by the lake. Towards 5 Mile Creek. It's in the southwest quadrant of your map.
Well, you think it's those girls?
I'm pretty sure it's a campfire, so yeah. I'd call that a safe bet.
Man, they really do not give a shit, do they?
Not a one.
Wow, she had good eyes.
Okay, I have eyes on that smoke plume.
Great. Find your way over there and give them hell.
Are people finding this stream interesting? I mean, I'm not saying much because I'm letting the game speak for itself. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say.
Hey, there's a tree out here that's been ripped to hell.
And?
Don't you think that's, disconcerting?
Henry, there are 500-pound grizzly bears out here. They sharpen their claws on trees.
We don't have grizzlies in Colorado. People killed them a long time ago.
Well, in the thoroughfare, they hunt people, they kill people, they bury their bodies, and then come back weeks later to eat them because they prefer rotten meat. People just disappear.
Don't you think that's disconcerting?
No, Henry, that's life.
Christ, lady.
I'm glad you're watching, Butterfly, but it's... I hope you're enjoying it. It's just, I've no idea what to say. Apart from the fact that this is feeling close to home, even though it's set a long way away from home, because of... Not many games mention Melbourne, Australia. Now, at this point, I kind of want to head south to get down to 5 Mile Creek, but I don't know how to head south yet. So it's this way? Ah, there's a rappel point. There we go. I actually, I mean, even though this game is what 6 or 7 years old, I'm finding the topography just beautiful. Like, it doesn't need to be photorealistic. It is thematically appropriate and just really nice. There are pine cones. Mitch Michaels, age 31, 6'2", 165 pounds, short brown hair, distinctive facial hair. Mitch Michaels was last seen around Jonesy Lake on July 3rd, 1981. No, what was that? There's delight in the hardy life of the open Theodore Roosevelt. Learn to live with bears. Can you bear to live with bears? You meet the girls and you wake up the next day tied to a tree.
Boy, for as dry as it is this summer, there's an area down here that's lush.
Oh, you must be talking about the Aspen Grove down there.
Yeah, I think that's where I am.
Those trees are actually one root organism. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah, they share their water as a colony that can live for hundreds of years, even through fire. Can you believe you're actually getting paid to learn all of these amazing things? Also, by what it looks like on this map, you'll be coming up on a stream that should lead you towards where we saw that smoke.
Here's the stream. So I'm wanting to head west, so this way. I like this. This is... So, when I played, was it Eastshade? And I didn't find the map because the map concept was done and you couldn't open a map easily and all of this stuff. This one telling you where you are, giving you the compass, giving you the ability to figure out what it is, giving you your navigation points, even though it's leading you through the story. This is... Hey, Eric. It's beautiful. It's meaningful so far. As I said, it may not be photorealistic, but it's appropriately...
There's some cloth out here. It looks like it was torn from something.
Strange.
I'll keep looking around. It's a really nice waterfall down here. Given those girls love a skinny dipping, I bet they're nearby.
I need to mute to take a phone call. Okay, I am back. Hopefully this is now working. Let's bring the game back up. Okay, resume. So there was the strap of cloth and the waterfall. I didn't hear the response about the waterfall, so I kind of missed that, which is unfortunate. Now I'm assuming I'm still heading west. No, I'm heading north now. Right. So I am heading through here. Great. Sorry about the interruption, everyone. I lost a lot of viewers during that.
I see a campsite, and it looks like they've got a fire.
Is it them?
It seems like it. I swear, they must have dragged 4 cases of beer out here.
Track them down, and don't let them see you.
What a job this is. These girls have a full case of beer left here. A full case.
Well, they're impressive little shits, I guess.
That is some dedication. I have entered the teen zone.
Oh, really? And where's that?
It's the name of a magazine for girls. It's on the ground here at their camp. Well, I found some dangerous hunks.
What on earth are you...
It's another one of those magazines. Their tent looks like it's been through the shredder, which would explain that scrap I found.
What could have done that? Like a bear or, I don't know, it sounds crazy, but even a bull elk if it's off its rocker.
Whatever did it, did not hold back.
You've got that camera, right? It might be a good idea to get a few snaps, just in case.
Yeah, good thinking. Oh, they're gone, for sure.
How can you tell?
Well, the girls left someone, me, I guess, a note.
Well, what's it say?
Threatening to call the police because they think I attacked them.
Oh my god, well, did you?
Don't be ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. I've known you, what, 24 hours? Maybe you're nuts.
God, look, I just came out here to sit in a tower, all right? Not get into some mess with a bunch of co-eds.
It's fine. They're gone?
Yeah, they're gone. But you should see this place. It's weird.
Weird stuff happens in the woods. It could be other campers. They could be having a bad mushroom trip. We really don't know. But they're gone. There's no way to call the cops. They're not coming back. And we can get to work. I'd really like to start enjoying a quiet summer.
Yeah, me too.
Whoa.
Hey, Henry?
Yeah.
What do you look like?
Why are you asking?
Because I'm horribly superficial.
Do you know Raleigh Fingers? He pitched for the A's.
No.
Well, I'm the spitting image of him.
Oh, wait, is he the guy with the snidely whiplash thing going on from the 70s? Oh, my dad loved him.
Yeah, that's him.
That mustache. Now you have my attention. Rawr.
Okay.
Okay, well, that gives me a good start. Now let's see. In my scope, I can only tell you're a white guy wearing shorts.
It's hot. And maybe, by the way, I'm not white. It's not very, PC or whatever they say.
Oh my god, you are the whitest man. Wow. I don't need a spotting scope for that. And if not shorts, then what do you normally like to wear?
Clothes. I don't really think about it.
Oh, come on.
I got a sweatshirt I like. Good jacket I got at the Buckle Barn.
Ooh, I love the Buckle Barn.
Just one of those brown ones, you know.
I do. Now tell me about your face. I'm looking at you across the bar. What do I see?
Pretty thick beard.
Oh, have you always had a beard?
For a while, yeah.
All right, perfect. I want to know about your eyes.
Get out of here.
I'm drawing you. I need to know.
You're what?
Is that okay? Don't don't answer. I'm gonna do it regardless.
Fine.
Your eyes, tell me.
They're happy, I think. I mean, I've been told they look happy.
Julia told you that, huh?
Look, I don't know how to describe eyes.
Happy is good. That's good. Okay, got it. Thank you, Henry.
You get what you need?
Absolutely.
I got that window all patched up. So, what should I do now? What's next?
What's next? What do you think is next?
Well, you've been the one giving me tasks for 2 days straight.
What's next is you sit in that room until September 1st and call me at the first sign of smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you let me know when you're mentally prepared for that task and I'll give it to you.
Okay, I think I am ready to tackle my long-term commitment of keeping this national forest safe from total destruction.
I am glad to hear you've really thought this through.
I want a drink, but you're given time limits.
Of course.
We've issued you a comfy chair to sit in and everything.
You know, it's not really that comfy.
Not
It's
the
wooden
comfy
and there's
chair.
padding. I think I actually got a splinter in my thigh this morning.
Aww. Well, regardless, take a seat. The forest depends on you.
Day 9.
Hello, Henry.
Where am I
Having a
getting the
nice
fresh bread
afternoon?
from?
Not too bad. I could get used to it out here.
That's nice. Look, I called with bad news. 2 young women, Chelsea Stevens and Lily McLean, were reported missing. They've got parents out in California who haven't heard from them in a week. They were supposed to meet an aunt down in Cody. If they're the girls from last week, then you're probably the last person to have seen them.
You should tell whoever that I'm happy to be questioned.
Look, it's not gonna be an issue. I mean, if they turn up dead, then maybe. Should I just not say anything and save us the trouble?
I think it's worth mentioning something.
Yeah. I'll keep it vague. I really don't want to talk to the cops.
Me neither.
All right, Henry, thanks. Enjoy the sunset.
I like the way this introduces you and then does passage of time. Very cool.
Henry? Henry, wake up. Get out of bed and pick up the radio.
What? Neil Black has just exposed the largest underground gambling racket in the nation's history, with the mayor basking in the glory only when consequences come knocking and Neil Black called again. Neil Black is a lot of things, but a fall guy isn't one of them. Oh, Lord. Can't put it back in the drawer.
What do you want?
Hey, you big dumb idiot.
Hi, Jules.
Oh, you sound tired.
What?
I am.
Are you having a nice time?
Yeah, it's good here. It's beautiful, you know.
That's great, Henry. Really great. Well, I'll let you get back to sleep then.
Okay, Jules.
Delilah seems nice.
Sure.
Bye, baby.
What was that?
Is it too much of a pain in the ass to bring supplies all the way up to our towers?
Well, I get my stuff hand-delivered.
Oh, how's that work?
It's the perks of a decade of service. You're out hiking in 90-degree heat, and I get to do crosswords. Isn't life miserably unfair? Anyway, when you find the supply drop, remember it's not just for you, okay? Other lookouts, biologists, a few people get their food there, and I don't want to have to call in for more. There should be loads of good stuff, though. Beans, prunes, jerky. You know, my sister eats 6 prunes a day. 6. She's, like, really precise about it. She'd be great at this job if she didn't need wheelbarrows full of marijuana to function. So, like, 2 weeks ago, you called me in the middle of the night? You were sleeping, I guess, and all I heard was the name Jules through the mumbles. I just thought it was so sweet. I wanted to wake you up, but then I thought maybe you were having a nice conversation and I'd just be spoiling it. I hope you're doing okay, you know, when it comes to her.
I am.
Good. I'm glad. Look. So, a couple of months before I took this job, I was with this guy, Javier. He's incredible, caring, sexy as hell. He was a driller down in Casper. We dated for almost 5 years. I was working with the Wyoming Outdoor Leadership School, and I was obsessed with it. I wanted to be an instructor so badly. And I was sure I was going to marry Javier as soon as I could be bothered. Walls was also a good excuse to get out of town, drink whiskey in the mountains, cut loose. Then, Javier's brother got killed working in Gillette, and for some reason, I didn't come home. Javier said it was fine. He'd go to the funeral, take care of his mom, stuff like that. It'd be easier solo. When he came back, he left me. I came out here, I lied, and told my sister he fucked our neighbor. I've just lied about it for over 10 years. And, for some reason, I wanted you to know. I figured you've told me so much about you, so, you know, there's something about me. We both fucked up.
Everybody fucks up.
All right, I got everything I need out of here. Time to chow down.
Just yours, right?
Who do you think I am?
Beans and prunes. It would lead to, that's why there's so many outhouses out here.
You've got a front row seat for what might be the biggest fire of the year.
Yeah, it's really going.
I'm gonna call it in. They'll send in a hotshot crew for some suppression, but I bet we'll be stuck with her for the rest of the summer. And she doesn't have a name yet. I usually think of something funny or something practical or a little risque when coming up with them. But why don't you do the honors? So, no ideas, huh?
I try.
Maybe we call it the Flapjack Fire. Can you sell that as a name?
You really like that, huh?
Yeah, I said I did. It's funny.
Fair enough. Flapjack Fire it is. They'll probably ask me if it was a camp cooking accident or something. So there's this creek down the hill, and, you know what my favorite thing to do is?
What's
What's
that?
that?
I love to take a bottle of whatever I have on hand, plunge it deep into the water, and let it chill in there all day. And then, on nights like tonight, when it is so disgustingly hot, I have something nice and cool to drink. I learned that from my sister in Santa Fe. She'd do that with a bottle of tequila near her house and make margaritas the size of your head. You'd like it there.
I've had one too many bad experiences with tequila. I'm a little reticent to try it again.
Well, maybe you just need a new, good experience with it.
Yeah, maybe.
Are you looking at the fire?
Yeah, I am.
I love how they look at night. During the day, it's just smoke, but when the sun is down, you can just get lost.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
Sure you are.
I am.
I don't know what that means.
It doesn't matter. I get it. With Julie and everything, you probably don't want to be here.
I don't know if that's true.
Forget I said anything. I just meant I like that you're here. Why don't we both just go watch this fire and try to imagine all the old, dead things it's burning away?
So while trying to look around and see what she is, I almost missed the option to respond. I'm not a fan of the timer on the responses.
You're going fishing without a license?
It's one fish, and I'm sick of all the stuff I got to eat.
No, I won't tell anyone you're a poacher. That reminds me, I keep hearing reports from Fish and Game about a problem bear they're trying to keep tabs on. Can you search around the lake for fresh tracks and just let me know what you find? There was a crew burning fire lines out to the east, and, I think sometimes it riles up the wildlife.
Does problem actually mean murderer? Like how Charles Manson is a problem cult leader?
Oh, come on, you just have to look for tracks, that's it.
Yeah, well, I've seen what they can do to a tree, and trees aren't even food.
Thank you, Henry.
Yeah.
So where am I? So I'm heading northwest to the lake. So basically, it's pointing me in the right direction, which is good. I think. So what is up there?
There's a critter out here. A raccoon.
I can't understand you.
Because I'm whispering.
Because you're whispering. Pears, pears, pears! Yes!
Are you okay? You didn't just have a stroke, did you?
No!
Do you smell burnt toast?
No.
Then what then?
I'm doing a crossword and I figured out the theme. It's homonyms. Pears, pears, pears. The clue was couples peeling fruit. Anyway, hope you're having a good afternoon.
Thanks.
I thought I confiscated those earlier. Like 2 months ago.
What the... Dee, I found a clipboard down here and there's something strange going on.
At the lake? What's up?
Someone has written down what we said to each other, have been saying.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk to you, not in the same way.
No way.
Wait, hold on. Something's out here.
Henry, I'm worried. You didn't find and eat any mushrooms, did you? I mean, they can be fun, but also, devastating. Regardless, just let me know, okay, buckaroo? Henry, are you there?
I don't know, am I?
What happened, Henry?
Holy hell, I got hit in the head. Punched or something by someone.
Are you serious? What the hell is going on out there?
And they didn't take my
I don't
radio.
know. Jesus Christ.
Let me get this straight. You found a clipboard with, what, transcripts of our conversations? What else is on it?
I don't know. It's gone, along with a radio of theirs. Somebody out here could have just killed me, Delilah.
What the fuck is going on?
What's Wapiti Station?
I don't know.
I saw the name Wapiti Station right before I was cold-cocked. Does Wapiti Station mean anything to you?
Wapiti Meadow. Maybe it's Wapiti Meadow. It's on our maps. It's not too far from where you are right now. It's north of the lake. It looks like there should be a trail somewhere on the north shore of Jonesy Lake.
I'll start hiking that way now. God damn it, my head.
Are you sure you saw what you saw, Henry? Maybe you pissed off some more campers and they came back to sucker punch you. This just seems like a misunderstanding or something.
Why would I make this up? It's an insane lie at worst and a shitty prank at best.
And you've been feeling okay?
I feel fine.
Okay, I'm sorry. I believe you, but that conversation was from 2 weeks ago.
I know they were. So what's to say that they don't have transcripts from 3, 4, or 5 weeks ago?
Our entire relationship, friendship, our whole summer.
Someone is out here with a walkie-talkie taking notes and talking to God knows who. I'll hike out there and get some answers.
Great. Just keep a clear head. Don't,
Ow.
Do anything crazy.
Like taking a job in the middle
Well,
of nowhere
nowhere
with
with literally
no
no escape from
whatever
whoever is out here.
there.
Yep.
Oh, I meant, kill
You got it, boss.
Neil Blackburn, a trip to California would do. Okay. Old sweater. 86, Ron. Got some bad news back home, so hopefully they'll let me out of here for a while. Who's to say, the budgets being what they are? Did you get my note about what we went down with down in Wapiti? Sheriff isn't too pleased with me, but I don't know, I probably overdid it. So I'm wanting to head east from here, really. So it's this way I'm wanting to go, I think. And then I like the way the game introduces the concepts in order and everything. It's a really well laid out exploration story. I'm enjoying that. Now I'm assuming I'm heading northish now. Yeah. And they've made the compass points quite clear. Like you're never messing around too much with odd directions.
Whoa, Delilah, there's a big chain link fence between me and the meadow. I don't think I can get past it.
A fence?
Yeah,
How big?
big. It goes off in both directions, acres.
What the fuck is going on out here?
Whatever it is, someone doesn't want anyone to know about it.
Sometimes biologists will cordon off a little area to study flora or whatever, but that's only a few square feet usually.
That's not what this is.
We'll see what you can do to get past it.
And the gate is locked up, obviously.
Obviously.
I'll see if I can break in somehow.
All right. Be careful.
That's not it.
Look, I'm not going to be able to get into this place.
Shit.
I don't know how long I can dick around out here until someone notices.
God, if you were an actual firefighter, you'd have that gate down in 2 shakes. Hey, actually, those guys doing the controlled burn, they might be able to help.
Where are they?
Beyond Ruby River, there's a scout camp. They burned a line a few days ago that should let you hike right to them.
Well, that's great.
If they haven't left, they're probably the type of guys who would help you get through that fence.
South of Ruby River. Wow, that's a long way to go. So I've got to go all the way back to my lookout. Okay. I think the fastest way is by the lake now that I've put the rope up.
I'm wandering around east of the lake. Which way is Ruby River?
It's in the southeast corner of your map. The scout camp where the firefighters were staged should be on your map. It looks like a little triangle with a flat bottom.
Yeah, it looks like a tent.
How did I never see that before? Hey, I called around. Things seem normal with everyone else.
Has anything strange been happening on your end?
No, nothing really.
Nothing really, or nothing?
Nothing. My door was open the other night, but that's not strange.
That doesn't sound like nothing.
It's nothing, I promise.
All right, I'm headed toward the camp anyway.
Okay. Keep your radio close to you.
Hey, what you just said, keep my radio close to me.
Yeah?
Before I got attacked back at the lake, I saw a radio on the ground, kind of like the one I use.
And?
Do you think that maybe someone was,
I don't know. What?
maybe intercepting our frequency with other radios or something?
Henry...
It's just a thought.
I don't even know how you would do that.
Yeah, well, you sound worried.
No, I'm not. Okay, let's not spin out of control. Just keep hiking.
Whatever you say, boss. Wow, there's an old, I think it's called a medicine wheel out here?
Yeah, it was made by Crow American Indians hundreds of years ago. There are lots of small ones. Have you ever been to Medicine Wheel Monument over in the Bighorns?
I sure haven't.
Well, it's worth a 3-hour detour on the way home in August.
Neat. I'll keep it in mind.
The detail is really nice, and I'm glad. I mean, I've ramped the graphic settings up to
I know we
maximum.
don't know what's going on yet, but I don't have a good feeling. I don't like feeling vulnerable. It's not like you can just call the police. I was thinking about the Goodwins. It just struck me that if anything weird like this happened to them, happened to Brian, just how scared he would have been.
I'm sure he's fine, Delilah. I mean, don't you think if this started happening to them, he or his dad would have said something?
I don't know, Ned was a weird guy.
No, nobody is that weird. The moment you hear someone in the bushes or get punched from the shadows, you're getting your boss on the phone.
Yeah,
Brian is fine.
I hope so.
It was 3 years ago. He's in high school now. He's on summer break.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Ron, really wish the powers that be could issue us radios that didn't suck ass. Most of the time I'd prefer to keep things pen to paper, but every once in a while it'd be nice to get a hold of you right away. My sister keeps leaving me messages at the main office, but I don't think she gets that I took the job so I wouldn't have to deal with her or Mum. I've been sitting at the spot for a while now, thinking about what to say to her, but I'm caught away through this bottle of Fizz instead. Miss you, Dave. Terminal 7, The Accidental Saviour, Jane Eyre, One Chance to Die, old toilet paper. Now, which way am I headed? So I still want to head south. Now there's another cache in that direction, but that's not where I'm headed yet.
I found where they did the controlled burn. I can hike right through here now.
Yeah, normally they wouldn't do that so close to a body of water, but I think they're extra worried about a fire jumping the river and burning up to 2 forks, now that there's someone in it.
Well, I'm extra appreciative of that.
Let's see. The scout camp is southeast of the river. There should be a pond on the way.
Got it. What happens if a controlled burn gets out of control?
Someone gets fired.
Ugh, are you serious?
Oh, come on. That one was an honest accident. I'm not even in the mood for wordplay. That's how wound up all this shit has me.
There's some old snowmobiles out here.
That's crazy.
Looks like one of the poor bastards was cruising across this pond and dumped it.
That was not a fun hike back to civilization.
There's an old pond out here, not much more than a pile of mud. Do you have it on your map?
Yeah, I know where you are.
Yeah? Where am I?
Pork Pond. There used to be a sign up for it, but, well, folks kept stealing it.
Because it's called Pork Pond?
It's a good goddamn name. That sign would look great in a den, or, you know, anywhere.
Camp Arapahoe.
Camp Arapahoe.
Arapahoe,
You
okay.
there?
I'm
Yeah,
terrible
I am.
at...
It's been out there since the 50s.
I was never really into the idea of the Scouts. It's something about men organizing boys around their ideals. Never sat right with me.
Beware weebelows in large numbers.
Beware of anyone in large numbers. The bridge to the camp is out.
Damn.
I'm gonna walk the ravine and see if I can find some high ground to get across.
Good plan.
I mean, it's a fairly simple puzzle game. I mean, everything has been okay so far. A couple of things I thought were like, hang on, what? The whole concept of here's a slightly shallow bit of rocks so he can't go down them is always a bit annoying, but I kind of understand it. I don't like it, but I understand it. Like, that's a dead end because I don't know why. So it's like, please get across. So I've obviously missed something. So it looks like you should be able to anchor ropes to something over there. And again over there. Like the tree looks like it's got rope anchor points on it. But you need to be next to the tree to do it. See, it's what it looks like for the tree. So here's the long drop down, so it's one way. I'm not very good at Native American names, I will admit that. Not much I can do about that, being, you know, Australian rather than American. I don't struggle with the pronunciation of things like Murrumbidgee or Maribyrnong.
You ever talk to any of the scouts?
No, they haven't been out here in a while, and I generally don't have a lot to say to preteens.
Unless it's Brian Goodwin.
Well, if forced, I mean, I can make conversation with anyone. Plus, it was sort of fun to hear about all of his nerdy hobbies.
What type of nerdy hobbies are we talking about with him? Like marching band?
Oh, no. Like comics, model rockets, wizards and wyverns, you know.
Oh,
Hey, thanks to Brian, I can almost recall by memory the armor classes of most dragons.
the what? No, you can't.
Hey, planar dragon's armor class. Let's see.
Okay,
Minus
no, I believe
13.
you. We're good. We're good.
And Planar Dragons were only in a third-party rip-off thing.
I guess these little shelters are where they keep the Weeblos.
For the past 35 years, yeah.
Armor classes weren't positive back then. Just to freak out most D&D people. It's like, armor classes were negative? Uh-huh.
Yeah, these guys are gone. I found where they were sitting around before getting picked up.
Damn.
I found an axe.
If one of the crew left it, that thing is actually called a Pulaski.
It looks like an axe to me. This thing will be a huge help.
For both getting through the backcountry and getting through that fence.
Why am I not keeping toilet paper?
Hey, D, they left something behind. It's like a memo from their boss.
Did it say anything of note?
Next few days, dropping into the thoroughfare on behalf of Dr. Simmons at Wapiti Station.
He reached,
Property station.
Holy crap.
Keep reading.
Oh, I just
Reached
thought
out
I
to
would
the
maybe, stop there, let the mystery percolate.
he reached out to the superintendent with wildfire concerns.
They're running a research site out there. He was worried about wildfires.
Someone is writing down our conversations. And now we find out there's a research site out here that we don't know about? What are they researching?
So, Squad Boss
I mean,
Castle.
you and I aren't very interesting.
Us. They're researching us.
You think they're studying you and me?
I do. Yeah. I mean, maybe it's about studying two strangers who talk every day.
Like, if you put someone in isolation with someone else, what they do.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Well, fuck that.
Agreed.
I think we should allow for the possibility that this is all just a big misunderstanding, but... God, if you saw what you said you did... Fuck, Henry.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. So what's next?
Well, I've got an axe, so I can figure out a way to get over the ravine and back towards the site.
Sounds good. Check in when you can, and keep an eye out for anyone following you.
Gripping finale to Crime by the Numbers. 10 names, all sure to be dead in 48 hours. When a page full ad is taken out in South City Chronicle with the names of 10 citizens, none connected, and 3 already dead, it is clear, blah, 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 1.5 million is going to happen to the last 7. Wow, there's some bad books out here. Oh, I know. Now I've got an axe. I've come the wrong way. I can't remember which way to go. Because that is a tree chopped down. I'm chopping it in the wrong direction. That's not the way that would fall. And there was another tree. Oh, it was okay, that's just a way up from over there. Okay, great. So which way am I going now? What am I supposed to be doing now? I've lost track of what I'm supposed to be doing now. Head back to the gate?
Are you there? I had a thought.
Okay,
Let's hear it.
You heard someone in the bushes.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's assume we're being tailed. Or you are, at least. Where are you right now?
Just on my way back, in and out of trees in the middle of nowhere.
Do you see anybody?
No, definitely not.
All right, so tell me what you think of this. Did you just cough?
No. Did you just cough?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
There isn't any way someone, like another lookout, could be on this line, is there?
No. Not without tapping our radios. Get in your tower, shut the door. Don't leave, and don't use your radio. I'll call you. Understand? I will call you.
End of the day. End of an inning. Nearly 3 months.
Thoroughfare Tower, this is Two Forks calling you for the, 50th time today. The flapjack fire continues to move in a southerly fashion. Delilah, for fuck's sake, answer your radio.
Hello, sunshine. Sorry, went out for a little bit. What can I do you for?
I didn't sleep a wink last night, and I've been going crazy for the past 6 hours of sunup. How are you so chipper?
Well, it's a new day. What a day, this day we've been given.
Maybe I am actually asleep right now. Maybe I didn't stay up all night knowing that someone is...
I actually slept just great.
Okay.
By the way, I was wondering if your Flora of the Shoshone info poster was still up inside your tower?
What?
It's just protocol that those stay up. You know, info about your tower, the surrounding tree species, etc.
All right.
Just, you know, have a look at it. Make sure it's in ship shape.
Okay, yeah, it's up. Why are you acting like this?
Great. Just wonderful. Do you see the tree in the top row, second from the left?
Sure. It's the,
No.
Cottonwood.
You don't need to tell me. Just, internalize it. It's a great tree. And there's an area called, that tree's name in your sector that maybe you should take a midday hike to. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe I should go for a hike.
Nothing like an afternoon in the Rockies, I tell ya. Radio me the moment you get there.
So it's been 2.5 hours. Stuff is happening today, so I think I'm going to actually end the stream here. Because I have no idea how long this game is, and like if this game is 12 hours long, I'm not going to do it all in one stream because I've got a fair bit on today. So can I save the game? Yes, I can. So save the game. It's been saved. So this has been really weird. um, and I'm enjoying it a lot. I hope people have been enjoying the journey with me, and I would definitely be playing more of this. This is the sort of game I like to do on this channel. I mean, I like the silly games as well. So things like Just Cause 2 has been fun, and Diablo 3 has been fun. But this is what I love this sort of stuff. So yeah, this has been fun. Thank you everyone for watching. Sorry about the interruption in the middle. And yeah, please protect your natural wilderness. So I will talk to everyone soon, I hope. And as always, good luck protecting your local wilderness, I suppose. Bye everyone.